So this trial site is part of a Mallee Sustainable Farming project, which is funded by the South Australian Grains Industry Trust, looking at improving and optimising deep ripping operations on sandy soils. We've done a lot of research the last 3 years that have shown benefits to deep ripping at multiple locations, and this trial is about looking at the ways that we might be able to actually improve that operation process. So this trial site's a new one. It's located just east of Loxton in the South Australian Mallee, and we're here today putting in lots of different configurations of the deep ripping machine. So the two things we're looking at are row spacing. So we're comparing a 50 centimetre row spacing of the ripping operation to a 75 centimetre and then a wide row spacing of 1 metre. And for each of those row spacings we're also looking at targeting different depths. So either the ripping operation at 30 centimetres, at 45 centimetres, and also at 60 centimetres deep. We'll then sow a crop over this trial, and we'll be looking at how that crop responds to those different deep ripping setups. And as you can see, we've also got our cone penetrometer here today, so we're also going to do some assessments of how well each of those deep ripping operations reduce the resistance of that soil profile. So we're looking at how resistant the soil is with this device, and then seeing what the deep ripping operation does to that soil resistance. So I've just inserted the cone penetrometer into the soil, and I've got a few readings here. Generally, anything above 2000 kPa is the cut-off limit that we'd expect roots to have trouble growing and moving through that soil. And in this soil type, we can see, based on our readings, once we got above below 17.5 centimetres deep in the soil, we're starting to get those values above 2000 kPa. And as I scroll through the menu here, you can see that we're hitting above that level, right down that sort of soil profile to as deep as 750 millimetres down, which is the maximum depth of that soil probe. So based on these numbers, would expect that to see a ripping result, or a result from the deep ripping operation at this site.